global, baby.
Hey, what's going on, world? Hey, we global, baby. This is D&D Podcasts coming at you live all the way from the home of something in the water. Yo, shouts out to Pharrell Williams, man.
Yes, sir.
The reviews on the festival were raving. They were ravishing,
from
man.
seeing what I seen on Instagram, man, that joint was lit. Yo, you definitely did your thing with that.
Absolutely. So today we bringing in a new show, a new life to the show. We came up with a double disc CD playlist on Spotify, so you'll be able to find that on Spotify, and we got it on YouTube as well. So the double disc playlist is called, or my side is called the Red Pill Theory, and on his side it's called,
of course, it's mine called the Go Green. You know what I'm saying?
So we're gonna just go through these songs and give you the explanations on why we like these songs, and we pick the songs for the double disc. You feel me? Yeah. So go ahead, you start with yours.
Alright, man. So of course, you know, me and Don, man, you know, me and Don some musical people. So of course, you know, we had like 20, 30 tracks per person. But you know what I'm saying? Well, we're gonna give y'all just a slight few. I'll start with some of mine. I'll start with my throwbacks first. So of course, you know, last year Soul Train Awards, my girl Faith, man. I'm a huge Faith fan. Like, people don't understand. And the cool thing about it is, I'm a huge fan of Faith Evans. So of course, you know, my first track I had to start with, I couldn't choose, so I picked one of my personal favorites, which is You Gets No Love by Faith Evans. Probably one of the dopest tracks she had ever made for the 2001 album Faithfully. Man, she did a remix with Diddy and Loon, which was fire. But man, that song and that video in general was lit. Then, of course, what else? Who else got to come up with? Oh, of course, one of my personal favorites. I was a huge Spice Girls fan. I don't care what nobody say, them girls was bomb. Them girls, who you know would go on tour and make a movie and do a sold out concert all at the same time? Nobody. But I definitely had to do number 2 was Spice Up Your Life by the Spice Girls. Yes, it was one of my personal favorite tracks. Then of course you got Beanie Man. I'm a huge Beanie Man fan. Beanie Man, what's the song called? Who Am I?
Who am I?
You girls, them sugar. Yes,
Who
of
am I?
course. Your big love, man.
Who am I?
Yeah, that was one of my favorites, and of course, one of my personal favorites, and I just talked about this song the other day. Missy Elliott, VA Zone. Yes. Beat Me 911 with 702 and Magoo. That was one of the dopest videos I have ever seen in my life. And the thing was, Missy brought you the fact that she could sing, she could rap, she literally gave you vocals, and then 702 complimenting the track with that verse they did. Oh my god. And then Magoo literally just ended it all. And then of course, another throwback of mine, this is my last one, and this was a tough one because I literally I am a huge 90s 80s baby. I'm a 90s baby, but I love 90s and the 80s. So I'm gonna take y'all all the way back to the 80s, and we're gonna do one of my personal favorites, which was Black Moon, Got You Open. That was one of the dopest beats I've ever heard in my life. But yeah, man, that was a tough one for me. I love all my throwbacks, don't get me wrong, but that was just my 5 in particular for you. Now the new music today, you know what I'm saying, for the Go Green album, you know. But, you know, I gotta cut into the new generation, you know what I'm saying? They won't like us though, they won't grow up like us. But no, yeah, so of course, you know, I got one of my personal favorites, which is Janae, I'm mad, I just forgot it that quick. And I'm really, really mad. But however, Janae Aiko, definitely love that track by her. Miss Sativa, there it is, with Ray Sherman, that was one of my favorites. You got Something New with Ty Dolla $ign and Wiz Khalifa, that was one of my joints. You got Georgia Smith, actually, Georgia Smith, On My Mind with Predator. That's probably one of them. That's a dance track. Like, yo, if y'all heard that track, like, it has so much soul, but it's a dance track. Like, if you hear it, you gonna jam. And then of course, you know, I gotta give it up to the big booty herself, Miss Megan Thee Stallion. Oh my God, Miss Tina Snow herself, man, bruh, big old freak. Yes, I'm sorry, that is. Don, if you saw that video.
I didn't though. I didn't.
we gonna watch it on break. But no, and then of course my last one for the Go Green album definitely has to be Kehlani. I love Kehlani.
That's my girl.
Yeah, Kehlani was one of my all times. Like she definitely, Kehlani, Distraction.
Oh yeah.
That
wasn't that her first hit that kind of got her on the map?
Nah, the one that she came out with, because it was featured on VH1, it was Crazy.
Crazy. Okay.
Yeah, it was Crazy. Crazy was the joint.
She looked crazy.
Hey, them piercings. Hey, Distraction though. She made the piercings look sexy, and I didn't know she could dance like that. So I was like, that was already a turn on for me.
I'm gonna have to look into her a little.
Yeah,
bit.
Kalani got some vocals on her.
She really do. And, and matter of fact, I know a guy that I actually went to high school with. I was in the band in high school or whatever. Played the mellophone, you know what I'm saying? You know.
See, now I was in elementary school. I played the flute.
But yeah, one of the guys who was on the drum line, Matt Canfield, shout out to you, man. I see you, bro. You trying to be on the low, but you messing with some people in the industry. I see you play. I see you. But yeah, he was actually on a track and did some production for Kehlani and done a couple tracks, and I think he was on. I think he did that track. Matter of fact, Distractions.
Yeah, Distraction was lit. Distraction was lit. So okay, so we gonna flip over to this. We gonna go to the red pill theory.
We gonna go to the red. It's Sunday. It's Sunday, y'all. This is my testimony. You know that I go through. Alright, so the red pill theory. The reason I call it the red pill theory, man, is just, man, look, like R&B music. I love R&B music personally.
Yes,
you know, and I feel like a lot of the R&B music was a bunch of begging and just, you know, dudes just giving in to these women and stuff like that, and them just getting they chain jerked around or whatever. So the red pill theory is about, you know, men standing up, not just, you know, against these manipulative women, but also just standing up and doing man shit. So, alright, the first song on my playlist is They Don't Know, They Don't Know, They Don't Know.
Yeah.
Now, the reason I picked this song is I feel like if I play this song for a woman and she doesn't feel this on the spiritual level, it's hard for me to mess with her. Like, for example, a lot of people that I've worked with, a lot of men that I've worked with, you know, on the job, it's a lot of sex going on, a lot of sexing going on, you know what I'm saying? This one right here, fucking, or having sex with this one, and this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? And I done did it too. I mean, I just don't believe in mixing my honey with my money. Cause that's fun.
I like that. Mixing, you know, my honey with my money.
Because I mean, us men, you gotta understand, we're more logic based than the women, and the women they're more emotion based than the men. So someone's gonna get attached, they're gonna get feelings, they're gonna catch feelings, catch the vibes. What Biz Marquis say? Catch the vapors. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna catch it, and then that honey's gonna get mixed. Well, the honey's already been mixed with the money, and then shit gonna get funny. And I don't like that. I don't like going to work with that dark cloud following me around, if you will. So I feel like when he's saying we be in the same room, but we don't never say shit. Let's keep it between me and you, and we cool, cause they don't know. I feel like if you don't feel that part on a spiritual level, it's hard for me to mess with you, man. It's hard for me to mess with you because I feel like women and men too. I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that today. But I feel like I'm gonna just talk on the women's side, and y'all can debate me. Do it in the comment section.
Yeah,
debate me. Hey, email me, whatever. It don't matter.
We respond.
We will respond. But I feel like a lot of women, man, they do too much talking. You know what I'm saying? Too much talking to their girlfriends and to other dudes and stuff like that about what you guys got going on. And I'm not gonna do my whole playlist, so y'all can find my playlist on Spotify along with the Go Green playlist on Spotify as well. I'm gonna just do a couple songs, but it's just too much talking, man. And I feel like if you can't keep your mouth shut, then I can't really fuck with you. Let your nuts swing. You know what I'm saying? Big dick energy all day, every day. even if you got a small joint, big dick energy, man, it's a mentality. You know
but don't show up with a big joint man's conversation, as Samoa would say, because you will get shut down. Alright, boss. So what's on the dish, man?
And look, and on top of that, look, we trying to clean up. You know, the vulgarity.
Yeah, we know. We live vulgar sometimes.
We are vulgar, so I mean, we working on it.
We working on it.
You know what I'm saying? So
for all you older people who do watch us, we appreciate y'all too, man.
Exactly.
We don't want y'all to feel uncomfortable watching us.
We love y'all. So
even though sometimes y'all want to be vulgar too, don't lie. Y'all grown. Y'all have them feelings too.
Especially when y'all get some of that Colt 45 thing.
Nah, you know that old school. When you get some of that Mad Dog 2020 and a little bit of Corona.
I don't like Mad Dog 2020.
Me neither.
It gets you too wasted, and it just messes my stomach up because it's so sweet. It's a sweet alcohol.
I can't. You know the funny thing, I can't drink Fireball anymore. I just realized that I couldn't drink it anymore. Like I took a shot of it like one night and literally just.
That's really sweet too, but that gets you lit quickly, quick, fast, and
it gets you lit right to the bathroom. I
don't know what's going on with your stomach.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, drinking Fireball is like lighting, striking a match, like.
Yeah,
that's exactly. How quick you get lit off. That.
Yes, exactly. And as soon as you start sobering up, that joint hits you right here. Just strong. Nope.
Man,
I'll be back.
I think on one of the episodes we did, I was talking about the story with Fireball. When I blacked out at the Boys and Girls Club, man, in the bathroom, and I ended up at the 7-Eleven. Alright, so yeah, we gonna go through my songs for the red pill theory. So first song that I'm gonna do is Mesmerize. Mesmerize, they recognize, I keep it so J. Get you some money, fucking with me. Yeah. So alright, the lines that stuck out to me that I try to internalize, you know, because these lines keep me out of trouble when I'm at work and just when I'm working and trying to progress in life. You know what I'm saying? Because yo, you think about it, man. Yo, when you are really trying to do something great, man, and you got some some ain't shit bitches around you.
Very true.
I mean, bro, it's hard to progress with ain't shit bitches around you.
Very true. Very true.
And not all women are bitches, just the ones who are bitches.
Oh snap!
I'm sorry.
That makes sense.
Hey, Grandpa, I'm sorry. I can't help it. I'm a good guy. I can't help it. But yeah. So, anyways, he comes in with the first verse. I don't love him. I don't chase him. I duck him. Smoke something. Go to a new state soon as I fuck him. Niggas be pressed with pussy, ain't nothing. Instead of worrying about who that bitch fucking, why don't you get you some money? It's so much depth in those 4 bars right there. Like, I'ma just leave Mesmerized right there. But I want to expand on that a little bit because I don't love him. I don't chase him. I duck him. Let's break that down real quick. Like,
basically saying, and honestly, from what that line in general was basically, he focused on this thing. Focus on yourself.
Yeah.
You're trying to get your life together. You're trying to get yourself together. Trying to get your money up. Girls are gonna be there. Girls are always gonna be there. And
the thing is that women are a byproduct of success. So if you're focused on, in his case, rapping, merchandising, and making yourself marketable, all of those things under that umbrella, then what do you think a byproduct of that's gonna be? Like, do you think Wiz Khalifa? Do you really think Wiz Khalifa pays for marijuana? He got his own strand of it. Okay, he's got more women than he can fuck. I'm sorry, Grandpa. I can't help it. Forgive me.
Hey, look, man.
But yeah, so the next line is smoke something, go to a new state soon as I fuck him. And he's just like, look, man, I'm right now at this time in my life, I'm not looking for relationships, and that's nothing against the women.
There's nothing against the women. There's no problem with that. It's just communication. You communicate that and just be straight up with it. Sometimes some people just go for it and forget that you lead people on because, again, sex is emotional. So of course, if you having sex with somebody and that joy good and you got them in their feelings and you forget to communicate, then yeah, you gonna be stuck a little bit.
Took that body and that mind.
Exactly. Again, like I said this a couple episodes ago, sex is a bonus. If you have sex with someone, that means that chemistry is strong enough to where you just want to give them something. That's straight up. That's straight up. If you like a person that much and y'all connect so well to a point where the chemistry's there, the vibes are there, and you just like, you know what? But I'm gonna go for it. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of the moments. You can't help it. That's like, you're human. You're gonna have the moments.
So then, niggas be pressed for pussy ain't nothing. And
bruh, that is probably the realest line of the late 2000s right now.
Bro.
Y'all is going to jail, getting tickets, up in here about to take your lives, take somebody else's lives.
Niggas scratching cars.
Exactly.
They running cars off the
trying to chase and stop them. Bruh, why are y'all so pressed for these women? These women are not going nowhere. And if they in relationships, all you gotta do is respect it. Because that little bit of respect, you never know. There's something can happen between them where they break up and she literally may come to you for comfort. And there's your open door opportunity.
Hello?
Come on now. It's not like, bruh, just relax. I promise you, these girls are not going nowhere. There was always 10 girls for one dude. Straight up.
So that's exactly what I was gonna say.
It's a 10-to-1 ratio.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
A 10-to-1 ratio.
There's more women in the world, man.
It is, and trust me, it don't stop in America. Go international. Go to Cuba.
And
Spain.
And I'm gonna end mesmerized out by saying, like, I know that it's the mindset. Like, a lot of people are living out of scarcity. Like, well, I finally got a kind of bad bitch on my jock. You see, I'm trying to clean it up. So, yeah.
You got a little bad joint on, you know.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying. But it's got to be more so like, well, hey, if she like my style, she like my style. But if she don't, well, hey, man, it's 10 others that will do more than what she will do. So I'm gonna just keep being on my edge. Like I said,
for every person that says no, you're always gonna find that one who will say yes.
What one will do, another one will.
Exactly, and that's the thing women are now starting to realize. You can't, you know what I'm saying? If you want to keep your man, do what you gotta do. Okay. Now certain things I know that is understandable. There's certain things you won't do, but hey, that's what it is.
Another song off the Red Pill Theory.
Red Pill. You take a gulp and you're feeling
This is one of my favorite Big Sean songs of all time.
Other than dance, of course.
I ain't like the mother niggas. And I ain't about to play no games with you.
No games.
You know what your problem is. You never see the big picture. Ooh, I want you to take me serious. Baby, I want you to take me serious. Hey, see, I'm not really like the mother niggas, you know what I'm saying? I'm different by default, you know what I mean? I don't play no games, I'm serious about my ish, you know what I mean? We doing the D&D podcast, you know, we got the music on the way, we got merchandise on the way, and we got other business endeavors that we on the way, and that we're working on, you know what I'm saying? Plus, we got certifications and other areas, you know what I'm saying? We looking to build the futures, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't like the
building empire.
You know what I'm saying? We builders, we architects, we developers, knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
We entrepreneurs.
We living in the present, but we looking to the future as well. So whatever you focus on, you know what I'm saying? That's your problem, and we.
That's your problem.
Know what I'm
saying? And whatever your grind is, keep your grind up and keep it in consistency.
And you never see the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? The bigger picture is that you need someone who's gonna build, not destroy. So that's why I like this song, man. Now the Big Sean verses, they're more so like a dude who's just like chasing skirt, you know what I'm saying? And that's cool too, I guess, but that's just not what I do.
I think the one thing about the video I did like was the fact that they utilized they utilized.
You making up words,
like, bruh. But they utilized the iconic black relationships of the 90s. Like, say for instance, you had Martin and Gina, which was probably the most iconic. The relationship be like that. Y'all argue, y'all fuss, y'all fight, but y'all love and y'all love hard. Y'all laugh, y'all talk. And it's mad cool how the video was set to have that 90s Martin feel to it. Like, you see him walking out in them colorful design print sweaters with the triangles and the squiggly lines and looking like you came off the Same by the Bell background theme song or some ish. And then of course you got to think of all the kind of relationships that were like that. Martin and Gina, Kyle and Max from Living Single, Sinclair and Overton. Which was kind of funny.
And the thing is, like, those really represent real relationships. Like, like everyone knows a Martin and a Gina.
Everybody knows a Sinclair and Overton. Everybody knows a Kyle and Max.
So it's not like it's fictitious and it's just something that someone just made out the air. It's really real.
And the thing is, the cool thing about it is, if you watch the behind the scenes of Living Single, I have it on DVD personally, and literally they talked, and the woman who made the show based it off of her four friends. Her four friends, they do the exact same thing. Like you bring random, like you got friends outside of there that you bring to the house, or them certain people that you was cool with in college. And Big Sean literally brought all of that to light. He literally brought Martin back. Like, I thought it was super dope. So yeah, that song definitely get kudos. Like that's on repeat.
So the next song is Bryson Tiller, Sorry Not Sorry. And this is my joint right here, and I believe that the producer who made the beat sampled Tekken also. But the line that I want to highlight on this joint is girl, if you don't get a fuck from me, I know you thought we had something special, but you don't mean nothing to me.
Yeah.
Girl, I'm sorry you not the one for me. And also the young nigga, your friends bad too, then tell them come with you. And we like bitches with their own shit, we don't like gold diggers. And honestly, I mean, I understand women. I feel like I overstand them. And I don't much care for gold diggers. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think nobody really cares for gold diggers.
I really don't, you know.
The sad part is now you can't tell which is which.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I understand, like, men, we're the providers and everything like that. So it's kind of like...
You got some else with gold diggers? Yeah. We ain't no different.
Gigolo.
Gigolo.
I'm a gigolo, getting lots of dough.
He loves it.
It's just catchy.
It is though, it is. It is.
And the flutes in there.
Right.
Anyway, and it's R. Kelly, so wrong time still. Man, okay. Come on, Kels. But yeah, man, it's just, I don't care for gold diggers, man. Whatever. Like, yo,
sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
I'm saying how I feel. I'm not sorry for it. I mean, hey.
Stop being lazy.
Straight up.
And then, I Ain't Got No Type by Ray Sherman.
Oh, yeah. I met them.
It's just the only thing that I like. I saw them perform a couple times.
I met them a couple years ago when I was working at the Renaissance Hotel when they first came out. Bruh, my whole, like, man, they some weed heads, bro. Yeah. I went to go help them with their bags, man. You open that van door, bro. All you smelled was straight kush. Like, I was like, funny thing is, one of them, I think it was, who was it? Flipping, I can't think of his name. Sway Lee had asked me, he was like, hey, yo, there's a spot in the corner we can go smoke something, you know what I'm saying? I know we can't smoke in the hotel, but I know y'all got some spots on there. I was like, bro, I told you go in the parking garage right down the first floor right there. Yeah, smoking section right there, good. Just make sure you keep it out of the eye of the police though, because you know, they be poking. But no, but yeah, but no, so they was mad cool in person, bro. Like they mad cool, like they hella talented, but I promise you, they some weed heads. If you want to blow down, find them. But
yeah,
no,
I fuck with.
I ain't got no type yet. I don't got no type yet. That song is some real facts. This dude who loves women. He don't care if they're big, small, skinny, petite. Got stretch marks. Don't have stretch marks. Got the belly rolls for pregnancy. Don't matter.
Just don't talk to me if your stomach looks like balled up homework.
Oh, that Jay looking like you can play a ukulele with that mug.
Oh, the image just came in my head. You know the pouches when they be having them high waisted
pouch. Kangaroo pouch.
Yeah.
Kangaroo pouch.
So everybody.
That's what I call the kangaroo pouch.
So
the one. I think that's the one thing kids love when they lay on their mama's belly and they take all that rubber. Hey, I ain't gonna front. That joint to be comfortable. That joint be comfortable, bro.
I remember I was singing this song around one of my female co-workers or whatever, and she like, oh, you know, you ain't got no type.
Oh, now
like,
look, hold on, now look.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That song confuse you, bro.
Yeah, like.
I'm in particular about the
See, when you say I ain't got no type, it's like you really are particular. Like you're more particular. You know what I'm saying? I know I sound kind of like a hostile black man when I said that, but who gives a fuck?
But it's the truth. But a lot of people, like some of y'all women, y'all have certain types y'all like or are attracted to. Just like men, they have certain types that they're attracted to.
Nah, it's just,
you got some men who just don't care and be like, man, I'll give you a little, come here. Like, you know
honestly, I don't really care for out of shape women. You know what I'm saying? Like, and those be the ones that tend to.
You know what's funny? You know what's crazy is I say this all the time.
Burn them up.
A lot of big chicks, I find it.
I didn't say big chicks. I said out of shape.
No, but no, listen. There are a lot of big women who are in shape and look good for their size. But a lot of people, man, I feel sorry for the big girls because some big women out here take it too far for y'all. And I apologize personally on their behalf because, like, one chick, I remember she came in here, oh my God, this girl had on a red tube top. Like, bro, no, like, literally, it was cut, like, it's strictly nothing but this.
And she was a big block?
Big block. Like, she came out that mother, she wasn't pregnant either.
Did she take up the whole block?
And had on Daisy Dukes.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was like, you tried to squeeze.
She had her gleeks out?
Gleeks, glutes.
You know, glutes and cheeks?
Yeah, glutes and cheeks. All four of them.
Damn, she's that big.
There's certain things as a big woman you just don't do. Monique said it best. Now, Monique was probably one of the prettiest big people that I've ever seen in my life. Like, now don't get me wrong, I love all my big women, but there are certain things you just don't do. Just like a skinny person. There are certain things skinny people should not do. If you have no ass, do not wear skinny. Do not wear Daisy Dukes.
All right, and then the other line from this song, it was said during Slim Jimmy's verse, and that was she said, "What's your type?" I said, "I like what I like." And I mean, that's really just going back to what we said. Like when you say I ain't got no type, that's really saying like, yo, I am particular. Like I just like bad bitches. Like I don't discriminate. Like red, green, purple, goddamn indigo. If she a bad, I'm trying to clean it up. I'm trying to clean it up.
Coming off of Avatar. She coming off of Avatar. And that's her looking right.
Yeah.
I might just have me an Avatar baby.
I'm gonna have a conversation with her. The last song that I'm gonna do, and I have a couple more songs up here, but the last song that I'm gonna do today is "Pimp Me" by Too Short. And I really want to look at the second verse in the first couple bars by Cool Ace, who was with the Dangerous Crew. He said, "I'll never ever be pimped again. I had to be played once to really understand, but I appreciate it, sure, cause I related. I probably stuck up my game and participated, got baptized. It wasn't a dream. Now I'm macking with the Dangerous Crew and smoking green." And basically how I relate that to my life and why I like this song so much is because, like, once upon a time, a couple years ago, I was green, you know, and I've had plenty of bad girls in my life. You know what I'm saying? And some relatively decent ones as well. But one in particular, I call her my TB, my turning point bitch. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I call it that is because I was so green, and it's a different type of game to get one than to keep one. You know what I'm saying? Because to get one is it's deception, you know what I'm saying, and it's only a little bit of things that you got to do, but to maintain, you have to keep up an act, you know what I'm saying, and some people can't keep up that act unless that's really who they are, you know what I'm saying. And I was green, I was wet behind the ears, bruh, smelling like Similac. She knew all the games. She knew how it was. You know, she had 3 kids, you know what I'm saying. She knew men better than I knew women. And I mean, she used me like, she drugged me like a Persian rug, straight up. You know what I'm saying? And once I went through that, then my uncles, they came to me, they did this to me. They was like, bro, don't you ever date a dusty bitch like that again. Don't you ever do that. Because you could have slipped up, you could have got her pregnant, and then you would have been getting caught up in that. And then you would have been the sucker paying for all them kids that you had nothing to do with. So that's why I like this song. Not because it's saying pimp me. I mean, I don't have the heart to pimp. I don't have the heart to take a woman's money.
I can't.
But I feel like songs like this, if a brother is open to the criticism, it'll help change their life.
Very true.
Straight up.
Hey, but hey, man, like I said, man, that was the D&D playlist, the Red Pill Theory and the Go Green album, coming out soon to all media, social media outlets and
Spotify,
iTunes, iHeartRadio.
But Amazon Music,
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime.
You can order it in delivery.
I mean, hey, you trying to Netflix and chill? You want to IMAX and Climax? Or can I Hulu and do you? Back in Norfolk on Norview.
Well, this is the D&D Podcast. We'll be right back, man. Peace. Yo, I'm your boy Mike Damont.
Yo, I'm Don Tesla.
And you're now listening to the D&D Podcast.
Hey, D&D Podcast. I'm Don.
I'm Damont. Hey, man, we're going to jump into the So Serious segment of the day. And I actually today want to touch base on something that's getting pretty devastating and serious out here. So, as you know, of course, we're going to take a little moment of silence. Call it in. Now, I'm going to touch base on something that I'm pretty sure a lot of people have been wanting to talk about, but have not really brought to the forefront because I guess they don't really consider, they consider it an issue, but they try to avoid it because it's not of man or it's not of natural. So, of course, as you know, there are gay people out there, including myself. Yes, I don't care. I am, and I love myself regardless. However, there are certain people who don't have that lack of luxury or that confidence.
Don't you mess with girls too?
Time.
Greedy motherfucker.
No, not like that. I'm real particular. I'm very picky. But nah. So, come to find out, this past, Jesus, a couple days ago.
Get it.
A man, a 15-year-old boy by the name of Nigel Shelby, had committed suicide just a few days ago, and it was from him being bullied in school for being gay. Now, need I mind you, I went through it for 12 years. I was bullied, beat up, jumped, anything you could possibly think of. And the thing is, you don't know what these kids are going through at this time. Especially you're in the adolescent stage of your life. You're 15 years old. You're still trying to find yourself. And it's already hard enough for you to go to school, do what you got to do at home, trying to make things work, keep finding yourself, you know? And so, the one thing I do want to touch bases on, I don't understand why or how someone could be so hateful. Number two, it kind of irritates me because I know me personally when I was going through it, at least praise be to God, I had the people that I had behind me or the friends that I had on the family that I had to back me up and I could go and talk to them. A lot of people don't have that lack of luxury, so you don't really understand what they're going through, and especially with being gay. Being gay right now, gladly all the mess that was going on back in the day ended because people would get killed. And the thing about it is, a lot of people don't understand that homosexuality is history. It's part of history. There's a whole research behind it. And the thing about it is, and a lot of people say that it's not of man, it's not in the Bible, it's not this, it's not that. Honestly, you can't really tell what and what is not in the Bible because you weren't there. You just read it. Now, I do believe in the Word. Yes, I do. I believe in the Word wholeheartedly. I know what it says too. But there are certain things and aspects in there that are not said that people don't know about. So, but back to what I was talking about. Bullying. What the I'm sorry, I had to say this. Grandpa, I love you, but I got to get this off my chest. What the fuck do you get out of bullying? What does it do for you? I don't understand how someone could be so hateful to the point where you got to pick on somebody else to bring yourself up. There's no point in it. And the thing with me, and honestly, and I support anti-bullying. I am for it. Cyberbullying, social media bullying, bullying in general. And the thing about it is, a lot of people take it as, oh, they're just being kids. No. People are taking their lives now. This is serious. People have been killed over this mess. People have been trying, and it's not even just for being gay. It could be over something as stupid as not having on the right pair of J's that came out. What's the point? What's the point of y'all doing all of this? If y'all can't be unified and one person can't be different than the other, then you don't need to be around them. And if you don't like that person, simply ignore them. It's not that hard. You can easily go somewhere else, make your friends, and you ain't got to worry about them. But of course, people don't think like that nowadays.
And you know, in the black community, I can't speak on the other ones, but I know the black community. The black community is horrible. Yeah. I'm sorry, I have to call it like I said. Y'all are full of shit. I have to get it off my chest. Sorry, Grandpa. Now, I don't, and the thing about it is, and I talked to my boy about this last night. It's not even just with bullying about being gay. It's supporting black people in general. We cannot come together for shit. We can't. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not everybody. It's not. But as far as us doing nonprofits and doing events and, you know what I'm saying, supporting each other in our artistry, whether it's singing, whether it's doing music, whether it's painting, whether it's just walking down a runway just to make some clothes look good, we cannot support each other worth shit. We stay in drama, and it's sad because the whole generation that's going on right now is mainly based off of social media bullshit. And I know me personally, I don't get involved in that mess, but it takes away from the fact that there is a lot of power in coming together and being unified. Say for instance, we were doing a radio show. The radio show ended. We was gonna stop there? No. So he dropped an idea. I was like, let's do it. And now, here we are about 8 episodes later. Exactly.
So the thing I want y'all to take from this is, do not let anyone take your joy. Do not let anyone take your spirit. And if you need to stand up for yourself, stand up. But there are ways you can go about it other than fighting and violence. Because violence only leads to more violence, which means to moms and people crying at funerals, which I refuse to go through again. So, all I'm saying is, just take the time. If you need to talk to someone, talk to someone. If you need, take a boxing class. Go do something constructive. Turn that negative into a positive and keep trucking. Okay? No more killing in these streets. Alright?
Yeah,
no more.
That's interesting that
you get that out of here.
That's interesting. You say turn the negative into a positive.
Yeah, I did. Cause in high school, and I ain't going front, they call me Peaches. I can laugh about it now. But back then, you called me Peaches, I was ready to fight. But the thing was, I'm not a fighter. I've never been one. But I will get down with the get down if need be. But I'm not a fighter. But see, the thing about it was, back then, I didn't really know myself. I was still trying to learn who I was. So with them doing what they did to me and calling me Peaches and all that extra ish, I couldn't necessarily validate any of that. Mind you, I have full blown disabilities. So certain things that they would say, I wouldn't know how to take, or I would barely understand it. When I actually started to understand it was when I started learning, okay, you know what? I'm sick of this. So the thing about it was, Peaches was known all around school. I became popular. You call me Peaches, they want to know my real name. I told them my real name, and a lot of those people I still talk to until this day. And the thing about it is, once again, we were kids. We ain't know any better. But at the same time, they understood that, yo, like, bruh, all this stuff we did, it ain't stop them. Exactly. You weren't going to stop me regardless. I was going to do what I do, whether I was called Peaches or not. So, like I said, you turn the negative into a positive. You keep it trucking. Straight up. Now,
and you know that says more about the people who are bullying than you, because that's just a lack of love at their household.
Exactly. So, or they could be going through the same thing, because a lot of them dudes that was joking you, what's done in the dark will always come to life. Hence the word down low. Come on now.
Come on, man. Come on.
Exactly. You can't sit here and joke somebody else for something that they may or may not be doing if you won't doing it yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
These are the things that you aren't hip to when you're younger.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you didn't know a lot of this when you were younger. Now that I'm older and more mature, I can actually understand where all of it was coming from. So,
see, when I was younger, I got picked on too a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even know why.
Exactly.
And I asked him when I was older. He's like, man, you just a little big head dude who just would not shut up. And I was like, is that really the reason? I'm always fighting at church and at school because I'm a big head little dude with a big mouth?
Exactly. I'm gonna say that's not an excuse.
That's not an excuse.
But honestly though, for real, man, stop the bullying, man. Stop the nonsense. It's not that serious. If you don't like somebody, don't be around them. Very simple. Or if you want to get to know somebody, ask them. Talk to them. It's not that hard. Communication is key.
Yeah.
And like I said, for those who are being bullied, if you got help and you are able to do it, go do it. Get help.
And you know what? A lot of the times, man, like when I have kids, I'm gonna tell them kill them with the kindness, man.
Kill them with the kindness.
Kill them with the shoulder.
Because the thing is, when you nice or something and you genuine, they can't say or do anything. Because they're gonna feel stupid because of the simple fact that, yo, we took advantage of this kid and did this all to him for what? What was the point?
He laughed in our face.
And he laughed in our face. He just was like, well, fuck it. Well, let's go. Like, and shoot, that's what I did. I would laugh. Yeah, I go home and cry sometimes. I would. No, I admit it. Hell, I'm a man. But I had feelings too.
Well, yeah, back to what you first said about just being bullied about being gay. I can understand why a lot of people, especially in the black community, don't agree with that. I mean, when I came up, they told us like, yo, that's not the way to go. Yeah, but now that I'm at the age that I am, and I
wasn't necessarily in that state of mind. Because I was in high school. I had a whole girlfriend, 2 years. I was dating girls, talking to females. I was saying, shoot, I had me a couple bad joys. But, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't think like that. And the thing about it is, even with me coming out, and I didn't come out until I was grown, I wasn't necessarily I'm not gonna say I wasn't into it. See, me, I don't judge nobody. I don't look at no one no different. I don't care if you're gay, straight, bi, trans. It don't matter. I don't look at you no different. You're a person. As long as you don't cross the line and respect my boundaries, I respect your boundaries. As long as you respect our friendship, I respect our friendship. Exactly. That's what it is. Exactly. It's just literally, it's just learning how to communicate and just set those boundaries. It's not that hard, and it's not that difficult. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what I was gonna say, man. It's just becoming more open-minded about it, and not getting, you know, orientation or preferences convoluted with, you know, the goals of whatever the relationship is.
Right.
You know, if you don't roll like that,
then just say it.
You don't need to roll like that.
Exactly. Just say it. Just be like, yo, forever, I ain't into that. Okay, cool. And now some people will take it too far. Don't get me wrong, but
because I'm gonna let a lot of the cats out there know who are in these music industries and movie industries and fashion industries, you're gonna deal with a whole lot of them, and a lot of them, they gonna cross a line. So it's better to just accept what's going on today and be strong within who you are, man, and leave all that bullying alone, because you ain't gonna get nothing accomplished like that.
Exactly.
Because I'm telling you, once you start moving up in a lot of these industries, those people are so much more easier to deal with, man. Like, it's true. You know what I'm saying?
Very. And the thing about it is, you can't, like I said, you got to be strong within yourself. You can't just set those boundaries. Like I said, if you cool with somebody that's gay, just be like, yo, I don't roll like that. Okay, cool. Very simple. And the thing was, I have a relationship with a lot of straight guys. I'm cool with a lot of people. I have no problems, no issues, as long as you respect those boundaries and you don't cross that line with me and I don't cross that line with you. Straight up like that. But nah, we're gonna go into the So Serious spotlight. So serious all day long. However, so come to find out, the Wu-Tang Clan, and I'm a huge Wu-Tang Clan fan. I love all of them. Method Man, Raekwon, Ghostface Killer, ODB, like RZA, all of them. I am a huge fan.
This nigga said SZA.
I really did say SZA. I was thinking about somebody else, but no. So yeah, so come to find out, just recently, and I found this out just on Instagram a few minutes ago, even though it was posted yesterday, that Wu-Tang Clan just got honored in Staten Island. They got a whole day now. So, in Staten Island, New York, on November 9th, is now officially considered the Wu-Tang Clan Day. So Serious spotlight is definitely going out to the Wu. Always going out to the Wu. Definitely going out to the Wu, man. Method Man, Ghostface, Raekwon, RZA, ODB, rest in peace, man. Yo, definitely shout out to y'all, man. Keep doing y'all thing. I hope to hear some new music soon. Matter of fact, yo, they just dropped the track a month ago. They dropped a whole new track, bro.
Well,
straight up.
I didn't hear that new track, but I know a couple of them did a track with
Tiana Taylor. Yeah, they did the Gonna Love Me remix, and boy, that joint was fire.
Method Man has always been fire.
Yeah, Method Man has always been fire, but you throw Ghostface and Raekwon in the mix, it's just like,
Casuals, everything around me.
Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, y'all.
Hey.
Hey, man, no, I was a huge fan of, it was one song, Gravel Pit. That was, man, Gravel Pit was the joint. Gravel Pit, Triumph was my joint. And then Protect Your Neck. I said Protect Your Neck was, woo!
Man, you better protect.
Move it on your left. Ha! Man, but no, yeah, definitely So Serious spotlight to the Wu-Tang Clan, man. Y'all keep it up, man. Keep doing your thing. RZA, I hope to hit some more tracks from you very, very soon. Meth, Ghostface, all of y'all, man. Definitely keep up the good work. So that's So Serious spotlight of the week. This is the D&D Podcast. We'll be right back. Hey, it's your boy, Mr. So Serious, aka So Serious Branding Company. Of course, you can check me out. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook at So Serious03. That is So Serious. That's SOSERIOUZ 03. All right, and you can also follow me. Check out the website at www.S0S3RIOUZbrandingco.com. Peace. D&D Podcast. We here.
Hey, bringing it right back. You know, on the other side, of that pillow. It's kind of cold sometimes when you turn that pillow over. Anyways, yo, just on and off it. You know how we do. Today we're gonna do throwback songs that we are on, or some that we may be off from the 90s and the early 2000s. And I'm
pretty sure a lot of y'all are gonna mostly be on these songs. So the thing is, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a little bit back up there, so let me go ahead and start this off. So some of my personal favorites. Now, the funny thing is, if you remember back in the 90s, Don, it was channel 18 on Antenna TV. Like, you can get this channel on anywhere in the country. It was called the Box Music Network. And on the Box Music Network, it was literally a whole channel with nothing but music videos all day long. And all you had to do was call up, dial in the little code, and they played your video on the TV. Yeah, very true. So on the Box Music Network, there was a lot of songs that I know I used to call in. Certain ones, like, matter of fact, the Braxtons, So Many Ways, produced by Jermaine Dupri. And a couple of years after, they did a remix with Jay-Z.
Yo, that's crazy.
On it.
I didn't know that.
And the funny thing was, if you watch Braxton Family Values, they talk about when they became the trio. They all did an album together as the whole family. It was Tony, Tracy, Tawanda, Trina, Tamar. Then, of course, Tony went solo, as y'all see, the 20 million time Grammy winner, yes. And then, I think Tracy got pregnant, and then it came down to the trio. Trina, Tawanda, Tamar. And literally, yeah, that So Many Ways album was pretty dope. So yeah, definitely on that track. I gotta let you hear it. That joint's kind of sweet. And then, of course, you had Brandy, Monica, Whitney, Anita, just woof. Yeah, so definitely, let me see if I can throw some tracks to you, Don. I'll start with an old school one. Spit These Bars, Drag On.
Spit these bars.
I spit these bars to make your head shake. Fuck bitches till the bread break. Say as much head you can take. Never let a nigga pay for what I give away. We can all share.
I'm on that.
Yes, sir. Drag On. If you remember Drag On, you remember the song Stop Being Greedy by DMX.
Yeah.
You remember the dude who was singing in the first one. Y'all been eating long enough now. Stop being greedy. Just keep it real, partner. Give to the needy. That was Drag On. That was his artist.
Yeah.
Drag On has been in a couple of DMX tracks.
I got some research I need to do.
Yeah. DMX, Rough Riders was pretty dope. And then you got We Gon' Make It, Jadakiss, Styles P, and the remix with Eve.
Those my dudes right there, man.
Jadakiss, I'm a huge D-Block all day. What else can I throw out there? Let's see. What else can I throw out there? Ooh. You might hate me for this. Quad City DJs.
Quad City DJs?
Come on, ride the train and ride it.
Well, clearly he on them joints.
Oh yeah, of course, you already know, man.
What about California Love?
Tupac and Dre all day. I'm on that. You mean when the East Coast West Coast beef was going on?
Exactly.
Biggie was still alive.
And that's when Tupac had just got out of jail too.
Yeah. Or some say the X make the sex wet. Tacular, make me lick you from your neck to your back and your chivalry, tongue delivery, chills up that spine. That ass is mine. Ah!
Yes.
Big E, definitely on that.
What about I wanna rock your body? Dance me, love to me, boy. I'ma have you naked by the end of this song.
Hey, I'm a huge. Hey, yo, I love NSYNC, but I'm a huge Justin Timberlake fan. Like, yo, JT be killing it. So definitely on that track. Or if you know, you remember that joint he did with Pharrell, Senorita.
Senorita.
I feel for you. Hey, that you don't have to. That was my joint. That was my joint. And then the song he did with the Clips, Like I Love You. Boy,
I forgot how that joint goes.
Can't nobody love you. Like
Oh yeah.
You're a good girl, and that's what makes me trust you. Hey, late at night I talk to you. Hey. You would know the difference when I touch it. Hey, boy, man, JT had some hits, man. It was a whole bunch of people I used to rock with. Christina Aguilera, I've always been a huge fan of hers. Man, when she did Lady Marmalade with Pink, Maya, and Little Kim.
What about You Remind Me of a Girl
that I once knew. See her face whenever I look at you. Wouldn't believe all of the things she put me through. This is why I just can't get with you. Hey, that's my joint, man. I love them tracks.
Okay, so say my name.
Oh, of course, who ain't on that? That was that DC, man. That's old school Beyonce, Kelly. That was when Michelle and Farrah came onto the scene. Yeah.
Yo, this song kind of like was to me it was a trendy song, man. My milkshake. Hey,
I was the big Khalees fan. Damn right.
It's better than yours. I can teach you,
but I got the charge.
I'm
definitely on it.
It's better than yours.
And the thing was, a lot of people slept on Khalees. Khalees had a lot of good hits back in the day. Caught Out There. I think one of her most famous ones was Get Along With You. Get Along With You was probably one of the dopest R&B tracks I've ever heard.
I liked her because she really was fucking with messing with the Neptunes.
Yeah, she was different. She was very different in every way. She did things that you would think normal R&B singers wouldn't do. So definitely on that.
Hey,
No, see, I'm gonna take it all the way back. Everybody's happening from far and wide. Hey, what y'all know about that Players Ball, boy?
Yes.
What y'all know about that Players? That Southern man, the Southern playalistic Cadillac music.
Doo-ba-doo-doo. Doom.
Hey, look, here go. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too, rolling down the strip on balls. Coming up, slamming Cadillac doors. Hey, what y'all know about them elevators, boy? Hey, B.O.B. was probably one of my favorite tracks by them. I love B.O.B.
Bombs over Baghdad.
Yes.
Bombs over Baghdad. Bombs over Baghdad. Okay.
Man.
All right. So you should let me love you.
Mario.
Yo, that song. They wore that song,
and they still play it till this day. It's a lot of Mario tracks that they wore out. When they did Just a Friend. Oh, baby, you.
Yeah.
Got what I need.
Got what I need, yes.
You say I'm just a friend.
Say I'm just a friend.
It's a lot of tracks by Mario. A lot of people slept on. Braid My Hair. That was my joint. Braid My Hair was my ish, bro. That was probably the sexiest, most innocent song I've ever heard in my life. It was sexy, but it was innocent. Like,
yeah,
I was like, oh, okay. And more like R. Kelly, that fool came out, hair braider. I'm doing my hair braider. And she do my hair so good that I got a tipper. The way she stripped for me. I was like, wait, hold on, pause. Ain't she supposed to be doing your hair? That ain't doing no hair.
Sure.
But nah.
After she do about half the
Now, don't get me wrong. Honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Even though I'm not the biggest R. Kelly fan right now, I love his music. I'm sorry. Yeah. I have to give him props.
Musical genius.
He was a musical genius. Like, bruh, 12 Play, that whole album was fire.
Sex me, babe, babe. Sex me, rule me, baby.
But y'all know about that honey love though. Give me that honey love.
First time I heard that was in Minister Society.
Yeah.
Give me that honey love.
Honey love, boy. I hear you calling. Or if you watch the Players Club, you remember, come here. Temperatures are rising. And your body's yearning all the way. Y'all remember when Diamond walked out on that stage? All y'all was sitting there like this. Yeah, oh yeah, y'all. Girl, laying on me. I put no one above it, boy. R. Kelly gonna make you wanna have a baby in them, I'm telling you.
Oh my goodness.
Seems like you're ready.
Seems like you're ready.
Seems like you're ready. Yeah.
Girl, aren't you ready?
I know some of y'all probably looking at us like, yo, how in the world can y'all sing this man's song? Bruh, despite what he did, even though as stupid as he was for what he did, he was a musical genius. I can't take that from him. That dude made some bomb music. But as far as me supporting him, absolutely not. But I love his music.
I can't even think of all the people that a lot of people support, but their personal lifestyle and what they do, they don't support it. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to support him to like his music.
Exactly.
You may not agree with a lot of things that he did in his life, but that doesn't take away from the music that he made.
I don't like the fact that he fucked little girls, or excuse me, had sex with little girls. But
I don't like the fact that he was pissing on them. I'm sorry. I don't agree with it. That joint is disgusting. However, he was a musical genius. I'm sorry.
Straight up.
It was a bunch of tracks, man. What other tracks, man? We got
I'm so happy.
Ha! Ashanti. That was my joint, but I got the Jones forming in my bones. The belief took over my soul. I could agree if he ever said, get on my knees till they bloody red. See, I don't know if he get it yet. He's like the lighter to my cigarette.
So
boy. Come on. That was probably the most, man. Ashanti had me weak with that track.
She said, I get on my knees till they bloody
red. I said, woo.
She working that mouth. God so mighty.
God so mighty.
How you said? Oh, yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord. Good Lord. Hey, but no, Ashanti was definitely. And then the thing was, she built a bomb career for herself.
She did.
Not only singing, actress.
She's still doing her thing.
She's still doing the thing. I said, go on, Ashanti. I like them.
Now you're an all-star. Get your game on.
Smash Mouth. I was a big Smash Mouth fan. I like Smash Mouth.
I like that song too, man.
Britney Spears, that Hit Me Baby One More Time. That was joint, but who said it again? It was alright. But when nothing like, man, when she got older and she dropped Toxic in that red hair, got on them glad. I was like, oh.
Yeah, Toxic was a sexy video.
Toxic was a very sexy video,
especially when she was that flight attendant.
Man, she was in that airplane, took that man face off. Shroom. I said, woo! I said, okay, Britney, hold on, wait a minute now.
That's when Britney was sexy.
Britney was, yeah, but you know she kind of lost her way a little bit, but then she found it back again. But it's alright though. Hey, I love Slave for You, but she had that snake. Oh my God, she pulled in Aaliyah.
Who was she messing with? Was it Kevin Federline?
Yep, sure was.
Kevin Federline put that thing on her.
Kevin
They put that thing on her.
That girl speaking in tongues. That girl yeah, but no, another track. It was a lot of tracks that I was rocking with. It was one track in particular, and the thing is, I'm an old school '90s baby. Like I listened to, it was people like, if you remember this song, like the things you do. When Missy first came out, that he had. Hey, bruh, Missy was a big hit in the '90s. The Rain. Beat Me 911, She's a Bitch. You had hit him with the, he was probably one of the dopest videos ever. Like hit him with the, he was lit. But Gina Thompson, The Things You Do, you had groups like Total. You had groups like In Vogue. And then In Vogue's number. Oh yes. Come on, Bryson Tiller took the track from it. Come on now.
And Tory Lanez.
Oh no, it was Tory Lanez. You right. I thought I don't know why I thought it was Bryson Tiller. But no, yeah, definitely, yes. If You Love Me was probably one of the dopest tracks. Shout out to Nikki Gilbert and all the Brownstone, yes. And you had, man, if y'all watch the Soul
Who's the girls who sing do you mind if I stroke you up? I don't mind.
Changing Faces.
Yeah. I knew it was Faces.
I miss them so much.
Do you mind if I stroke you down? I don't mind. All through the night.
I don't mind.
Making you feel.
Oh, you hear R. Kelly? I don't mind.
Yeah, you don't mind.
Yeah, you don't mind. Man. But yeah, Changing Faces was that group though. Changing Faces was lit. SWV. You got to give props to SWV, bro. SWV had tracks like You're the One, Rain, Use Your Heart, Weak, which was #1.
I get so.
Need I mind you? Use Your Heart was the first track produced by Pharrell for them. Yes, he did Use Your Heart. That's why one of the dopest R&B tracks ever. And I still listen to that song to this day. That's my joint. You got songs like Anything off of the Above the Rim soundtrack. Boy, now Above the Rim. You know what's funny? That was Tyson Beckford's very first video. SWV gave him his first job.
Are you serious?
They wrote it in the they did it in the show. If you watch SWV Reunited, it was literally Tyson Beckford. They had invited him on stage before they sung Anything, and they said we gave him his first video job. I said, whoa, dang.
Oh, that's crazy.
Who would have thought that man built a whole career just off of being a model and being in a video?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's on it off it. You know how we do.
Yes, sir.
I'm Don.
I'm Damont.
We're gonna see you on the other side.
We'll be back.
All the Dons in the house. What's up? My name is Don Tesla, all the way from the 757. We global, baby. And you can follow me on all social medias at Don Tesla. That's DONTESLA. Yes, baby. We in here, ain't I, sex? D&D Podcasts. We back on the other side. Let's wrap it up.
Hey, man. But like I said, bro. Dang. I forgot what we were talking about today.
So, first thing that we are talking about, the D&D Podcast double disc playlist. Brad Pill Theory Go Green.
Some of our favorite tracks from the 80s, 90s today, man. Definitely, bruh. Check out that playlist on the bottom, man. Definitely send y'all some of them songs. I know y'all gonna probably look them joints up and be like, dang, man, I remember. Yo, they taking me back, bro, when I was in like middle school in like the 80s, and we was coming up with neon clothes and hats and yeah, like I was going like this and then like, oh snap. But nah, So Serious, man. Like I said, So Serious Spotlight. Like I said, y'all definitely, man, stop the bullying, man. Keep the peace, increase the positivity. Definitely shout out to the Wu-Tang Clan on getting your day in Staten Island, y'all. Congratulations. Hand clap.
Another move forward for hip hop, man.
Yes, another move forward for hip hop, definitely. So Serious Award definitely goes to the Wu-Tang Clan, bro. All of y'all, man, keep doing your thing.
On it, off it. Just basically an extension from the main topic of the playlist, just songs from the 90s and the early 2000s. A couple songs that we didn't mention was I was banging on the counter. It wasn't me. You know what I'm saying?
Or we was just listening. If you heard the beginning of the episode, we was just listening to Faith. Faith blew down at the Soul Train Awards last, man. Faith Evans, yes. Definitely shout out to you, man. Keep doing your thing. Big fan.
And we were on all of those songs.
All of the tracks, man. It was a lot of tracks. And the thing was, like I said, the early 90s and 2000s, man, they were definitely everybody was it was a bit of everything. Everybody was in everything. You had groups like Nickelback, Smash Mouth, Dave Matthews Band. You had Robin, you had Christina Aguilera, CeCe Peniston, you had BBD Bell Biv DeVoe, New Edition, you had Boyz II Men, Brandy, Monica, Whitney, Anita. You had
the list goes on.
The list goes on.
And I think because it was so much more money to be made in the music industry,
and a lot of people were original. It was so much soul and so much originality.
That's why I think
so much relatability to a lot of the songs that were being played.
That's why I believe that some of the material now is watered down, and then of course agendas being pushed and things like that too. But the early 90s, I keep saying the early 90s, the 90s and the early 2000s, he was definitely a golden, I said a golden age. I'm making up words too. He said unicut or unicorn. Whatever. He's making up words, I'm making up words. But yeah, golden age for music, man. And just always remember that we global, baby! Yeah! This is D&D Podcast. I'm Don Tessa.
Mike Damont, we out. Peace.
Alright, you want to start this off or you want me to start this off?
Man, it's up to you. Do you want to do it?
It don't matter, man. Go ahead.
Okay, what about you? Yo. Hey, make sure you check us out on all social media. Look us up, D&D Podcasts, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter,
everywhere.
Snapchat. Everywhere.
Man, you know you want to stay tuned into us.
You know you want
to
to
the best podcast on the internet.
This is the most ratchet
dark web. Man, this is what you call sophisticated ignorance, baby. Hold up. I got something for you. Got some money for you. You get money thrown at you. Hey, the best content online. D&D Podcast.
Yo, check us out, Mike Damont.
What's up, baby?
What's good?
757.